Hello everyone, this was a wonderful sound of the Bamboo Dance number 2 by the Chinese American composer Chen. The piece was inspired by the ancient village bamboo dance from the southern China, celebrating the harvest for thousands of years. During the dance, pairs of people are holding long bamboo rods, using it to create a loud pulse. Group of dancers dance between the rods on the floor in intricate choreographic patterns. It's quite fun. I really enjoyed finding more about this music by watching a few videos on YouTube, so I recommend you do the same. The purposes of this presentation, which is quite short, I think you should have a score opened in front of you so you can follow my comments. Let's talk about the music itself. The score is written on 4 pages, and as soon as you look at the texture, you will notice that there are semiquavers, 16th notes and quavers, mostly on staccato. The composer Chen Yi wrote in her notes about the piece that the dynamics and articulations should be observed as they are written. Another advice she gives to pianists is that the grace notes should be played before the beat. Great news for pianists with smaller hands, there are no octaves. The largest interval is sevenths, and it is used throughout the piece, and the intonations are drawn. The descending intonations, especially when it's used in descending movement, are drawn from the folk music of Li people of Hainan Islands in China. So it is great to see some quotes from the folklore and a classical contemporary music, which is written quite recently. So there is no pedal written in the score, so if you decide to use pedal, I think you need to stay within the frame of the sort of character and style. It is a miniature, so which is kind of depictive of a beautiful scenery in during village celebrations. So you think, should I really use the pedal? So listen to yourself, and if you do, use it quite sparingly and elegantly. Using the dynamics on staccato with an accent could be a challenge because the tempo is quite fast. You need to be quite aware that knowing the notation, be confident in your performance will greatly improve your technique. So to warm up and to prepare, as a small exercise, you can perform a couple of scales. You performing any scale really on staccato to get that action. Make sure that you don't have any tensions in your wrist, shoulders, anywhere. As soon as you feel tired or any pain, please stop, relax and start again when you are well rested, and make sure that it doesn't return, and practice slowly. Practice slowly is always, all great pianists do that, so I think you should absolutely follow that tradition too. Another challenge is the rhythm. As I said, dancers use some intricate pattern which composer kind of repeats or reinvents in her music. So if you look in the first few bars, you will see it's quite interesting. It doesn't always fell on a main beat. It's sort of between, and you need to be absolutely precise in your playing, especially if you're aiming for higher grades. So do make sure that you count through. Yes, it's grade 7 again, but I think to raise your chances to be confident performer, you need to really count through every single note to achieve that precision in playing. Order in the exam is very important. It is piece recommended for the list C, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to play it third. What you need to account is and include in your discussion with your teacher, or to thinking to yourself, should I play it third, should I play it first? It's really up to you. You need to look at the whole program and see where this piece sits comfortably in the beginning or right at the end. So think it carefully. But if you, for example, playing a Baroque style piece and classical and this bamboo dance, you know, perhaps it should be third. But as I said, it will depend on the character style of the pieces also included in your program. For further listening, as I said in the beginning of the short video, watch videos with the dancers, authentic dancers. It will give you great inspiration, great understanding about what's going on in this music, so you'll benefit greatly. And another advice, of course, listen to the authentic sound of the Chinese bamboo flute dizzy. I think this is the lyrical parts. If you look at the part 2, a lyrical part is definitely sort of, you know, written in to imitate the sound of that beautiful instrument. So you will understand better how to handle those lyrical sections in the piece by listening. Well, that's all I have to say about the piece. I wish you all great preparation for the examination, and thanks for watching.